Hey there guys, this is Professor Sam here with Sensei Ludwig at Ludwig Martial Arts. We're going to go over our go-to drill for open guard, self-defense, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is what we're covering here at the Academy for this block of our curriculum. What we're going to look at is proper technique for our breakfall. If you ever watch fights on YouTube or online, you'll see plenty of guys getting knocked out purely from their heads smacking on the pavement. So if you're not learning how to fall correctly, you're not really learning self-defense. You will fall in a street fight at some point, and if your head hits the floor, it's more likely going to be the end of the fight. So we're going to look at how to break fall, how to use the open guard to kick an opponent away and get up safely to a good fighting stance at a safe distance to engage. Sensei here is going to hit my shoulders. I like the students to do this and just have it in mind that can simulate anything. That could be a punch, a kick, a headbutt, whatever it is. He knocks me down, he's standing over me, and I have to be able to stay safe from then on. I'm going to get in a break fall position. I like my students to have their chins tucked and their arms crossed on their chest. When my students get their shoulders hit, they bend at the knees, lower the hips, roll and slap the mat, keeping the head off the floor, just like this. I want the feet in the air right away, the hands in the air right away, and I want to catch the hips like a V. Heels in, toes out, so I've got a good little shelf for the hips. Sensei can't reach me from up there. If people are going to punch you, they're going to come in close to strike. The hands have to be up in a defensive posture, but that brings his head into range to be kicked. So instead of kicking your partner, have him make a little hand sandwich for a target, one hand on top of the other. Now, for a good up kick, don't poke with your toes. If we're being realistic here and he's intending to hurt me, this isn't enough to get him off me. So I need to load my knee to my chest, chamber the hips, and turn the heel up. Heel to the hands. Heels are nice and hard, so use that as your strike. Other side, knee to the chest, hips up, heel to the hands, just like you put your heel to their face. I like to get them to each side and then have the partner on top move back just a little bit. Not quite yet am I going to be getting up. You could still cover the distance and get back on top of me. So I'm going to kick toward the lead leg. For safety habits, partner on the feet should have the knee bent just like Sensei had. But in realistic situations, I'm going to be looking to kick his knee through. If he's coming forward to punch and isn't aware of that and he eats a kick to the knee, that's going to move him away. For practice sake, just have him touch, maybe 4 heels to the knees until the partner moves back more. If I can't reach him, I'm safe enough to start sitting up. But I want to sit up to a safety position, foot and hand posted, covering the head, always to that rear leg side. That's going to be the power if he starts to kick me. This bottom leg can jam him up if he tries to close distance. I can stop him right there and keep this safe distance. You may have to do that a few times in a real fight. They may come in, boom, we need a kick to the knee. You've got to keep this defensive posture and be able to use that kicking leg to keep a safe distance. I can also use that leg when he's out of range to give me a guide. I can't reach him, now's my time to get up safely to a fighting stance. Out of range, covering the head. Don't do all that work and then get up on the end of a punch and end up right back down. So make sure we're measuring distance, foot coming behind us like a tripod, covering my head and moving away. If we can do that, we can use open guard in a real fight. After that, start to introduce sitting up guard, grips, and all that stuff. But without this, it's really hard to say that you're teaching people self-defense with jiu-jitsu. So make sure this drill's happening, guys.